Okay, so we are checking our warm-up today. It is Thursday, November 5th. We are on Star Master page 57. So those of you at home, make sure you work these problems out first before you watch the video. Okay, number 1. A clerk sells crowns in boxes like the one shown below. The clerk wants to know the total number of crowns he sells. Which list shows numbers that he might count to find the answer? Okay, so what did you guys have to do on this first? Before that, how did you know 8?
Because you look at the answer.
Allie, thank you for raising your hand.
Because you count the crowns and you count 8 up.
Good. You count the crowns, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in the box. Okay, so when it asks which list shows numbers that he might count to find the answer, it has to be counting by 8s. Okay, so A, I look at it and it has 0, 12. Is that counting by 8? No. Okay, we go to B. It starts at 8 and goes to 14. Did that skip by 8?
No.
No. How many did it skip by? 6. Yeah, this one was skipping by 6s. Okay. C starts with 8 and then goes to 16.
Yes.
Okay, so that's plus 8. 16 to 24?
Yes.
Good. And 24 to 32?
Yes.
And 32 to 40?
Yes.
Yes, so they're skipping by 8 the whole way. So C would have been correct. Did anybody figure out what they're doing on D?
100.
They were like doubling it or something here. 16. Of course, when you double 16, that would not be 36. Okay, number 2. Bryson, do you have a question? Oh, on number 2? Okay. Let's read it first. The array below shows several fish. Which multiplication fact does the array best represent? Okay. So Bryson, what would I need to do to figure out the multiplication sentence for this array?
So you start up and go down and put 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so I'm counting, going down, counting the rows.
Then you put on the top row all the way to 7.
So on the top you counted 2. So do I count this fish? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. So 4 rows of 7.
But there's no 6 on A.
Okay, so this one's wrong because there's a 6, he says. Good.
And then there's a 2.
2.
And then 1, there's a 1.
And D, there's a 1.
And so it has to be B.
Has to be B. Good. So he eliminated A, C, and D because it didn't have the matching numbers. And then B had the matching factors. Good. Okay, number 3. Which multiplication fact does the area model below best represent? Okay. So area model is very similar to an array, right? All we do is count the squares going down and the squares going across, like the rows and the columns, okay? So Allie, what should I do first?
You count down.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Then I counted the other way.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
So this is 1,
Across.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So on A, it's 0, so, I mean full, and I knew that's wrong because there's no full.
Good. She said A is wrong because it's using 4 and there is no 4. B?
Because the full, there's a full with it.
Good, because the 4 is with it. We don't need any 4s. C?
C is correct because it has 5 times 5, and I counted the whole squares, and it equals 25.
Very good. It is 5 times 5, and if you count all of the squares in the area model, it would equal 25.
I counted by 5.
So what is 5 times 5?
25.
25.
I counted by 5 is coming down.
Good. Yeah, you can count by 5s.
5 times 5 equals 25.
Okay, number 4. Ms. Clark bought a container of 18 eggs. How were the eggs most likely arranged in the container? Okay, so you have 18 eggs. So we need to find which of these rows and columns basically is what they're giving you in your answer choices, is going to equal 18, and also which one is most likely to happen in an egg carton. Okay, so if I look at A, if I have one row of 18 eggs, does that equal 18?
No.
If I have one row with 18 in it, yes, that does equal 18.
Yes.
But would you probably see an egg carton with one long row of 18 eggs?
Yep.
No.
No.
Probably not. So let's see if there's another answer that would make more sense and maybe be a better choice. So if I go to B, 3 rows with 6 eggs in each row. Okay? Well, what if we're not sure if this equals 18? What could I do?
You can count them.
I could count it. I could draw a picture for 3 rows with 6 eggs and see if it equals 18.
Skip count.
Skip count. So what would I skip count for this one?
By 3.
Okay, so I'm going to count by 3s until I get to the 6th one. So y'all count with me. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So does it equal 18?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So B is a possibility too. Let's go to C. 4 rows with 4 eggs. What did that equal? Did y'all figure that out?
No. Yeah.
What did it equal, Bryson? You don't know? Okay, well let's do 4 rows with 4 eggs. So I'm going to skip by 4s this time. 4 times. What would come next?
4,
8, 12. One more. 16.
It's not.
So can C be an answer choice?
No.
No, it's not using 18 eggs. It's only using 16. 2 rows with 6. So 2 groups of 6. 6, 12. So can D be a possibility?
No.
No, it has to equal 18 eggs. So we have A and B to choose from. So which one would be the best choice? Bryson? B. Okay. All right, you guys can put that away.